24 hours, 7 days a week, 24/7, MadisonCountySchoolSports.com.
Hello everyone, I'm Madison County School Superintendent Elmer Thomas, and I want to thank you for watching Madison County School Sports Television.
Follow Madison County School Sports Television on Twitter, or like us on Facebook, MCS TV, and of course, watch all of our videos on YouTube.
Hey everyone, my name's Alex, and I want you to watch MadisonCountySchoolSports.com.
This program is sponsored by Cumberland Valley National Bank and Trust. Visit their new location in Berea. A special thank you to our great sponsors: Jack Burford Chevrolet, State Farm Insurance, Jerry Goble, Luxury Pets, Express Roofing, we've got you covered, Faith Created, Assembly of God Church, ScenicCabin.com, Equipment, Sales and Rentals, give Sean a call, Tatum Enterprises, Richmond Tourism, WKYT.com, Time Warner Cable, Madison County Schools, First Gear, Pro Signs, Berea Online.
Hello everyone, welcome to Madison County School Sports Television. Here at Madison Central High School for baseball action between two of the top-ranked teams in the 11th region. Scott County Cardinals are in to play the Indians. Scott County comes in with a record of 14 wins, 5 losses. Indians 19-4, looking for win number 20 on the season. On the mound for the Indians, Alex Georgial. Central comes in ranked number 5 in the Associated Press poll. Scott County 27th. The 11th region, baseball powerhouse region in the past, has 3 teams in the top 10. Number 3, Lexington Catholic. Number 4, Lafayette. And the Indians at number 5. If you believe the True rankings, which is kind of like the RPI in baseball, Indians are ranked number 1. With the number 9 toughest schedule in the state. For Scott County, leading off will be the center fielder, Cam Hill. Shortstop, Bo Saunders, will be 2-hitter. Matt Malesk, the catcher, hits 3rd. Brandon Lawler in the cleanup spot. Will Pitts, Sam Sutton, Bryce Fryman, with Parker Redmond and Kendall Covington rounding out the lineup as we are getting ready to get underway at Don Richardson Field on a beautiful night for baseball. First pitch of the game is fouled away, and this one is underway. Second pitch. Quickly into hole is Hill, 0-2. Donald Foster will be joined alongside with Rick Marbley later on. Rick's stuck in traffic somewhere. Let's see what Georgial does. Puts him away or maybe nibble. It was a nibble ball. Count evens up 2-2 now after getting behind 0-2. Hills worked it to a 2-2 count. Another foul. See if it stays in play. It's going to find the seats. Hill stays alive. What's that? Scott County comes in. Record 14 wins, 5 losses. Been behind 0-2. Hill has worked it now full 3-2. 14-5. 2 of the losses to Henry Clay in the 11th region. Indians set 19-4 atop the 11th region in wins. And fouled away once again. A 7-pitch opening at bat for Cam Hill. Finds a hole past second base. Leadoff single. Great at bat for Hill. Falling behind 0-2, work at 3-2. Get 8 pitches and singles into right field. Bo Saunders, the shortstop, up, number 8, with a runner at first. Pickoff attempt, back easy. Nice turnout of crowd for the game tonight. High and outside, behind 1-0. Former Indian coach Don Richardson at the ballpark tonight, signing his autobiography book, Father in the Ground. On the ground, not in the ground. Ball's lifted up. Played by the center fielder. Ben Moore out in center field.
Now batting number 18, Matt Maselli.
Brings up the catcher, Matt Milsilk. One down, runner at first. And taken for a ball. Decent lead at first. And they run him back again. Corey Mullins behind the plate for the Indians. Alex George set, delivers, smacked into center field, right at Morin. And there's quickly 2 away.
Now to bat, Brandon Lawyer.
Right fielder Brandon Lawler will be the hitter. After a leadoff single from Hill, they haven't been able to advance them. Since that, they got him picked off now at first, and they apply the tag. And just like that, the inning is over. No runs, 1 hit, nobody left. Back for the bottom of the first after this.
Small car, big coverage. A special thank you to our great sponsors. Jack Burford Chevrolet, State Farm Insurance, Jerry Goble, Luxury Pets, Express Roofing, we've got you covered, Faith Created, Assembly of God Church, ScenicCabin.com, Equipment, Sales and Rentals, give Sean a call, Tatum Enterprises, Richmond Tourism, WKYT.com, Time Warner Cable, Madison County Schools, First Gear, Pro Signs, Berea Online.
Back to Madison Central. Indians about to come at bat. Leading off for the Indians will be designated hitter Joseph Holbrook. He will be followed by Nick Cavanaugh and Josh Wright in the 3-hole. Ben Morin hits cleanup. Hunter Cablin, Isaac Swafford, Seth Richardson, along with Corey Mullins and Jeremy Lakes will round out the lineup as Holbrook gets ready to set in to face the pitcher, Harrison Hoskins of Scott County. And quickly he gets ahead. No balls and a strike. Count evens 1-1. First time I've seen Holbrook lead off the game. Holbrook lines one down the line. Fair ball. Gets by the third baseman. Digs in for one. Looks for two. Goes back. But a big leadoff single. Get the Indian bottom half of the first on the way.
Now up. Number 23, Nick Cavanaugh.
Senior Nick Cavanaugh comes to plate with a man at first. If you watch the Indians play any in the last decade, you know that Steve Roof likes to run the base pass. Ball in dirt. Nice stop by the catcher. Ball in no strikes as Holbrook gets his lead. Pitch. Holbrook goes. Hit and run. Out to left field. And Holbrook back to first. Josh Wright.
14, Josh Wright.
The right fielder now will be your hitter. A lot of hype, a lot of excitement at Madison Central this year for the Indians. Sitting at 19-4, many believe they could be a contender for the region and the state. This one's outside, ball 1-0. Last region title for the Indians, 1993. It's my junior year in high school. Holbrook at first. Another ball, 2-0 now on Josh Wright. Ben Morin waiting on deck. Pitch. Holbrook hits it second. 6-4. He throws it away. And they're safe all around. What could have been a double play, he throws away.
Now batting.
And now Ben Morin gets to bat with two men on. Second baseman just made a throw a little too quick. He had plenty of time. So now Morin with two men on. Only one out. First baseman up even with the bag. Or up on the grass. This one misses down and away. Ball and no strikes. Moore puts it up to center. And quickly now, two away. And Hunter Cablin, the second baseman, comes up.
Now batting, second baseman, Hunter Cablin.
You have two men on, two men out. So if the Indians are going to get on the board, it's going to take a two-out base hit from Hunter Cablin to get it done. First baseman plays behind the base runner. That's a strike. Calvin looks down, gets his sign. Ooh, he calls that one a strike. Looked outside. Quickly, Hoskins now in front, 0-2. Calvin's going to have to choke up now, put it in play. Pitch way up. Ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Bottom half of first inning. Joe Holbrook at second. Two balls, 2 strikes now. It's even up. 2-2, 2 out. Going to pick off attempt. He's back easy. Two balls, 2 strikes. Pitch. Put in play to the shortstop. Goes the easy way to second. Ends the threat. 1 hit. 2 men left. Scoreless at the end of 1. Back for the second inning after this.
This program is sponsored by Cumberland Valley National Bank and Trust. Visit their new location in Berea. Small car, big coverage. A special thank you to our great sponsors: Jack Burford Chevrolet, State Farm Insurance, Jerry Goble, Luxury Pets, Express Roofing, we've got you covered, Faith Created, Assembly of God Church, ScenicCabin.com, Equipment, Sales and Rentals, give Sean a call, Tatum Enterprises, Richmond Tourism, WKYT.com, Time Warner Cable, Madison County Schools, First Gear, Pro Signs, Berea Online.
Back to Mass Central as we get ready to start the second inning. Scoreless ball game. As Brandon Lawler is your hitter. He was at bat when Cam Hill was picked off. And this, the first pitch of the second inning, is missed for a ball. Gordler, though, back and set. Working fast. That's a strike. Evens the count, 1-1. Alex Georgial, 12 pitches in that opening inning. Not bad when you consider Cam Hill was 8 of them, the leadoff hitter. And this one bounces up to the plate. And it is 2-1. Scott Kennedy with a hit in the first inning. But he was erased on a pickoff. Set, delivered. Smacked into left field. Easy play, though. And one away.
Now batting first baseman number 48, Will Pitts.
First baseman Will Pitts would be the hitter. Set, deliver. Swing and a miss. Cordial ahead 0-1. Alex gets a sign. Sits up away, a little high. Count evens 1-1. Your pitch. Swing and a miss. 2-1, 1-2 now. Georgia looks a lot more comfortable this inning than he did in the first. He bounces that one up. It evens up now, 2-2. Bounces it to third base. He loses it, recovers, gets him. Nice job by the third baseman, Kavanaugh. And there are 2 away.
Now bagging the left fielder, Sam Sutton.
Sam Sutton will be your hitter, the left fielder. Alex gets the sign, sets. Foul tip at the plate, and gets ahead now. Oh, no balls and a strike. Ball came up, got the hitter. So Mullins goes to the mound, talk to Alex Scorgill for a second. Give the hitter a chance to shake it off. Battle of 2 ranked teams tonight. Number 5, Central. Technically not really ranked, but number 27, Scott County. No ball's a strike. Called for a strike, 0-2. Nice pitch from Alex Georgill on that one. He's ahead 0-2 with 2 outs. Just a bit outside. Nice pitch, though. Count goes 1-2. Struck him out to end the inning. Nice job from Girdle in the second inning. No hits, nobody left. End of 1.5 for scoreless.
Small car, big coverage. A special thank you to our great sponsors: Jack Burford Chevrolet, State Farm Insurance, Jerry Goble, Luxury Pets, Express Roofing, we've got you covered, Faith Created, Assembly of God Church, ScenicCabin.com, Equipment, Sales and Rentals, give Sean a call, Tatum Enterprises, Richmond Tourism, WKYT.com, Time Warner Cable, Madison County Schools, First Gear, Pro Signs, Berea Online.
Back down Richmond Field, bottom half second inning, Isaac Swafford to lead off.
Leading off the inning for the Indians, first baseman, number 27, Isaac Swafford.
Swafford playing first base tonight. And facing Harrison Hoskins. Hoskins got a little bit of trouble in the first inning, but got out of it. The Indians were able to get 2 men on with a single and a reach-on error. Swafford pops it up in the infield. Called for by the shortstop and taken. That'll bring up the left fielder, Seth Richardson.
Now batting for the Indians, Seth Richardson.
Seth takes one up high. Game starting to show all the aspects of possibly being into a pitching duel tonight. Runs may be at a premium. So that one comes in on the dirt. 2-0. Richardson quickly ahead now. 3 balls, no strikes. 3-0. They give him the green light. Know what my old coach would say? No. High strike. Wow. 3-1. They gave him the strike. Richardson laces one to center field. And he is aboard with a single, a one-out single. That brings up the catcher, Corey Mullins.
Now batting for the Indians, the catcher, number 5, Corey Mullins.
Second hit of the night for the Indians. Get a leadoff single from Holbrook. And now Richardson reaches on a single. And I don't expect Seth to stay at first base very long. Two quick throwovers. Scott County thinking what I'm thinking. Richardson may be on the move. It's the one thing about having speed on the base path. It gets the pitcher out of rhythm. He's worried about the guy at first, and he's going to throw it up high. Put it right in the wheelhouse. It's the first pitch. Missed up high. Second one misses way outside. 2-0. Hoskins doesn't want to get in trouble too quick. In this inning, he's in danger of putting the catcher on base. So he's behind 2-0. Richardson goes. Catcher had trouble with it in his glove, and he throws it into center field. It's a stolen base for Richardson. Had the catcher got it out clean, he may have had a shot. As it was, he had trouble getting out of the mitt. Count 2 balls and a strike now. 3 balls and a strike as Corey Mullins has a chance to drive in the game's first run. And the catcher's going to go talk to him about how they want to play this. Jeremy Lake's on deck. Three balls, a strike, 1 out. Seth Richardson at second base after the stolen base. Mullins fouls it off at home. Dribbles down to the first base line. Full count, 3-2. Counts full, 1 out. And they look back to Richardson at second. Donald Foster expected to be joined by Rick Marbley soon. Madison County School Sports Television. Fouled back into the net. Count remains full. Beautiful night for baseball as these top two teams in the region going at it. Baseball season winding down. It'll be playoff time before you know it. The lights are on at Don Richardson Field. Reaches out, puts it in center field. But it wasn't shallow enough as it was caught.
Now batting for the Indians.
As the shortstop Lakes comes up.
Number 12, Jeremy Lakes.
Jeremy Lakes committed to the University of Cumberland Friday afternoon. He will be playing college baseball next year at Cumberland. Lakes, the 9 hitter, has a chance to put the Indians on top. It's going to take a 2-out hit, though. First pitch of ball. Second one up. Strike. Okay. Ball on a strike. Lakes. Sets. Strike on the outside. No. Two balls a strike. Misses up high. Lakes gets it 3-1. Hitters count. Lakes takes it back to the mound. Nice play by the pitchers. He caught it on the line. Into 2 complete. Still scoreless.
Small car, big coverage. A special thank you to our great sponsors. Jack Burford Chevrolet, State Farm Insurance, Jerry Goble, Luxury Pets, Express Roofing, we've got you covered, Faith Created, Assembly of God Church, ScenicCabin.com, Equipment, Sales and Rentals, give Sean a call, Tatum Enterprises, Richmond Tourism, WKYT.com, Time Warner Cable, Madison County Schools, First Gear, Pro Signs, Berea Online. This program is sponsored by Cumberland Valley National Bank and Trust. Visit their new location in Berea.
Back to Richardson Field, Mass Central High School, scoreless after 2. Alex Georgial and Harrison Hoskins in a pitching duel for 2 innings.
Third baseman, number 60, Bryce Fryman.
Bryce Fryman will be your leadoff hitter this inning, playing third base. Comment to Sean earlier, Travis Fryman, son of Woody Fryman, who played in the big leagues. Travis played in the big leagues back in the 90s from the Scott County area. I wonder if this Fryman could be related to him. As the first pitch is up and misses the ball. Travis Fryman played for the Tigers. Good little prospect back in his time. Alex gets second, evens it up, a ball on a strike. Gets ahead now, 1 ball, 2 strikes on Fryman. Parker Redmond on deck, designated hitter. Swing and a miss. And that Fryman is out on strikes. Back-to-back strikeouts for Georgia now.
Now it's back to the Cardinals. Number 32, Parker Redmond.
Parker Redmond, designated hitter, comes up to face Georgia. Sends one out to right. Right fielder calls, takes, and quickly 2 away. Brings up to second baseman,
Now batting, the second baseman,
Kendall Covington. After a rocky first inning, Georgia has settled down quite well. Lined into right field for a base hit. And it would bring up Cam Hill. Led off the game with a single.
Center fielder, number 4, Cam Hill.
Hill with a single lead off the ball game, but he was also picked off to end the first. Just a second hit for Scott County. Sends this one out to left, and this one is caught, and just like that, we're through 2.5. Still scoreless at Don Richardson Field.
Small car, big coverage. A special thank you to our great sponsors: Jack Burford Chevrolet, State Farm Insurance, Jerry Goble, Luxury Pets, Express Roofing, we've got you covered, Faith Created, Assembly of God Church, ScenicCabin.com, Equipment, Sales and Rentals, give Sean a call, Tatum Enterprises, Richmond Tourism, WKYT.com, Time Warner Cable, Madison County Schools, First Gear, Pro Signs, Berea Online.
Back to Anderson Field on the campus of Madison Central High School. We have a good game going. Scoreless after 2.5.
Designated hitter, number 16,
Joe Holbrook lead off the third. He singled to begin the game. Just one of 2 hits the Indians have managed to get off Hoskins tonight. First pitch swinging. Out to right field. 1 away. Brings up Nick Kavanaugh now. He flew out to left field in the first.
now batting for the Indians. Number 23, Nick Cavanaugh.
Kavanaugh, senior third baseman. Junior All-Star last year for the Indians. Hoskins bounces one up in the dirt. Josh Wright on the on-deck circle. Taking first strike, evens up. 1 ball, 1 strike. With 1 out. Taking up high, 2 balls and a strike now. Looking down in the stands, I see people with the book. Fodder on the ground, the Don Richardson autobiography. Coach Richardson here tonight, along with Kyle Sowers, signing the book. If you get a chance to pick it up, it's an interesting read. I've seen it. Taken outside, 3 balls, 2 strikes, no count, runs full. A lot of stories about Coach Richardson by his former players and colleagues. A lot about the 82 National Championship team. Hit on the ground to second. Takes and throws out Kavanaugh and 2 away. Brings up Josh Wright.
Batting with 2 away. Number 14, Josh Wright.
Two down now, bottom of the third. Wright puts it on the ground to second. Just like that, a quick inning for Hoskins. 1, 2, 3, go the Indians. Back for the 4th inning after this.
Small car, big coverage. A special thank you to our great sponsors: Jack Burford Chevrolet, State Farm Insurance, Jerry Goble, Luxury Pets, Express Roofing, we've got you covered, Faith Created, Assembly of God Church, ScenicCabin.com, Equipment, Sales and Rentals, give Sean a call, Tatum Enterprises, Richmond Tourism, WKYT.com, Time Warner Cable, Madison County Schools, First Gear, Pro Signs, Berea Online. This program is sponsored by Cumberland Valley National Bank and Trust. Visit their new location in Berea.
Welcome back. Scoreless ball game as Scott County's Bo Saunders is getting ready to lead off. Bo 0 for 1 on the night.
Leading off the inning, number 8, Bo Saunders.
Alex Georgial pitching a great game, giving up 2 hits. Couple strikeouts, no walks. And he's ahead this one, 1-0, 0-1. Have him at 34 pitches through 3 innings. Showed bunt, taken for a ball. It's getting to the point in the game you just need some base runners. Swing and a miss. You need some base runners to get on base to have a chance to score. Bounces this one up the plate, evens it up, 2-2. Saunders, swing and a miss, and a strikeout. Strikeout number 3 for Alex. Brings up Matt Milsick,
Now batting for the Cardinals,
the catcher.
number 18, Matt Malsay.
He's 0 for 1. Don't know where that one missed, but it missed. It's 1-0. Popped up. Called by the second baseman. Well, Wynn got into it. Wynn got hold of it and aided it. And he reaches.
Now batting the right.
Brandon Lawler 0 for 1 is your hitter. Lawler bats with a man on now. Taking for a strike. No balls, a strike, 1 out. And Melsack at first base after the wind-dated single. Take it up 5 for the ball. As finally Rick Marley has joined us. Traffic must have been a bear out there tonight. Everybody's come to see Coach Richardson and get the book.
Oh, really? Okay, good.
1 ball, 1 strike now and an out. This one popped up. Will it stay in play? It will not. Ball and 2 strikes. Been a pitching duel so far.
Pitching
You missed a good
duels. I
pitching
just see
duel.
the scoreboard there. A bunch of goose eggs up.
Alex Georgial on the mound for the Indians. Had a rough start to the ball game, but settled down quite nicely. On the ground to the Lakes, 6-4, and that's all they can get. As Lawler reaches on to fielder's choice, so trade Lawler for Malsick, and that would bring up Will Pitts, who's over 1.
Cardinals and 48 Will Pitts.
Pitts is your hitter, 0 for 1. 2 down, though. Top half of inning number 4, and this one fouled back into the net. Swing and a miss. And Georgial on top, 0-2 with 2 down. Top half of inning number 4. Hit the mitt, but he was set up outside. Nice pitch. Nice little pitch there. Try to get him to chase. But Pitts did a good job not chasing. Ball on 2 strikes. Struck him out. Strikeout number 4 on the game for Georgial. And Scott County, 1 hit, 1 left at the end of 3 and 4.5. No score.
Small car, big coverage. A special thank you to our great sponsors. Jack Burford Chevrolet, State Farm Insurance, Jerry Goble, Luxury Pets, Express Roofing, we've got you covered, Faith Created, Assembly of God Church, ScenicCabin.com, Equipment, Sales and Rentals, give Sean a call, Tatum Enterprises, Richmond Tourism, WKYT.com, Time Warner Cable, Madison County Schools, First Gear, Pro Signs, Berea Online.
Welcome back to Richardson Field. Great game underway tonight. As Ben Morin would be the hitter. He's 0 for 1. I'm saying 0 for 1 a lot here in the opening half of the game here. This has just been lights out pitching duel.
I just like to see old-fashioned barn burner myself there. Just good defense, good pitching, and exciting game, low scoring there.
We may as well have Cueto and Kershaw on the mound tonight as 1 runner to second base. That was Seth Richardson. He got a single Stowe second, and he was left there. Morin ahead now, 2 balls and no strikes. One thing I've noticed about Hoskins, he gets in a hurry a little bit. A couple times he's got in a hurry and fallen behind. Base hit. That's the way to lead off the inning. Morin lines a single to center.
Yeah, he got that 0-2 count right there, and he came in there with the ball right down the middle. He struck it out to center field.
He was behind 2-0. He didn't want to get behind 3-0, did he?
No, sir.
As I said with Seth on first, I don't think Ben's going to be at first base very long. as it brings up Hunter Cowlin, second baseman. He's 0 for 1. He ground out to shortstop in the second inning. And another throw over.
Now you see Coach Rip maybe doing a bunny him over or a steal here, hit and run, or do you pick up on anything yet?
It's getting late in the game, so you may want to try to move him into scoring position.
Yeah. Well, what it says so far since I came in late there, it's just like one run might do the whole game. One run.
Outside for a ball. I think you can let Ben steal instead of having to sacrifice him over. I think Moore can get the second on his own. Puts it in play. Fly out to right. Taken. Brings up Isaac Swafford. Swafford 0 for 1.
Now to the bat, first baseman, number 27, Isaac Swafford.
Now with Swafford up, third baseman's even now in with the grass. I think about a bunt. Sacrifice over. Seth Richardson on deck. Throw over back easy. Because as you said, it may just take one run tonight to win this thing.
Right, and Alex is up as batting left-handed, which this is a good opportunity to steal a base here or have something down on the ground on the right side of the infield to get him over there, get him on second. There where it goes, and they've called out on the stolen base attempt.
But they get more. Well, I didn't think he'd get caught.
I didn't either. I thought that was going to go on to steal there. And, well, you know what? We got our crystal ball out there and guessing. We guessed right that time.
Well, he's caught stealing, makes it 2 outs now. For Isaac, he's going to hit with no one on. Swafford stands in. Taken for a ball.
They shifted a little bit to the right side, center field and right fielder, since it's left-handed batter, and the guy in left field is just about almost straight away. So, if he can
put one down that line.
Yeah, he pulled that ball down the left field line. He's going to run for a little while.
That was a strike. 2 balls, a strike.
As you was right, Don, he works pretty quick on the mound, and he's got 2 outs, and if there's 3 balls, 1 strike, does he go after him, or is a hitter going to sit on the fastball and drive it?
Good hitters count for Isaac. Puts it down the line, but foul.
Well, we got that crystal ball working tonight, don't we? Almost. Another about 10-foot foul there, wasn't it?
Couldn't keep it in play. Well, the count's full now at 2 outs. Bottom half of the 4th inning. In a scoreless ball game.
Now, if he throws another pitch there on that outside corner, he'll drive that ball back to third base line again.
Swing going to miss, so foul tipped. Catcher couldn't hold on. Second chance now for Isaac. He's going to play with free money.
Free money.
His catcher should have held on to that. See if Swafford can make him pay. Going to be a foul ball. Home plate umpire all over that one quick.
Very quick.
It's what I like to see, though. I don't want to see him be indecisive.
You're going to come out there and make that call, right or wrong, make it quickly.
Make
then
it
there's
quick.
no second guessing on these coaches.
Yeah.
I think he's going to throw this fastball down here, down the pipe. He sure did, and he lasts that down the right field. And
Play
the
was
right
made by
fielder
the right
came and got
fielder.
it down there next to the fence.
Play made by the right fielder. 1, 2, 3 go the Indians. 4 complete. We're still scoreless.
Small car, big coverage. A special thank you to our great sponsors: Jack Burford Chevrolet, State Farm Insurance, Jerry Goble, Luxury Pets, Express Roofing, we've got you covered, Faith Created, Assembly of God Church, ScenicCabin.com, Equipment, Sales and Rentals, give Sean a call, Tatum Enterprises, Richmond Tourism, WKYT.com, Time Warner Cable, Madison County Schools, First Gear, Pro Signs, Berea Online.
Welcome back, Madison County School Sports Television. Donald Foster alongside Rick Moberly. We have a good one. Scoreless through 4. Alex Georgial and Harrison Hoskins putting on a clinic tonight.
Like you said, Cueto versus Kershaw.
Sam Sutton, your hitter. Strikeout victim his first time. 1 of 4 tonight for Alex. That went down and away for a ball. Georgia leads the staff coming back with a 1.5 ERA last year for the Indians. On the ground to Lakes. Eats it up. 1 away. Anything hit toward Lakes is going to be gobbled up. Brings up Fryman, strikeout victim. Before you got here, wasn't Travis Fryman, Woody Fryman, from the Scott County area? Or
He was
Lexington?
from Flemingsburg.
Flemingsburg.
They used to pitch for the Expos and the Reds back in the late 60s, early 70s, if I'm not mistaken, around that area, or maybe a little 80s.
I know Travis Fryman played for the Tigers back in the early 90s. And
for the Detroit Tigers, right?
yeah, I'm just speculating perhaps this could be some relation to Fryman.
Could be. You know, it's not a common name, a lot, like Smith or Jones.
Well, baseball player especially.
Oh, yeah.
Playing at third base, fouled away. 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. And 1 out. Top half of inning number 5. Ooh.
Ooh, just a little bit outside, I guess.
Don't know where she missed. 1 ball now, 2 strikes. Mr. Fryman staying alive here as he gets it evened up now, 2-2 after falling behind 0-2.
I really like Georgial's mechanics when he gets the ball, he gets on the mound, he takes his time, then he drives with his left foot homeward, and he just
This one
drives.
popped up in the outfield. Called for and taken by Morin. 2 away. Parker Redmond, designated hitter, 0 for 1 tonight. I like about Georgia tonight. He's getting it done efficiently. Not a lot of pitches.
But like I was saying, his mechanics are just almost flawless. I like him falling toward home plate and driving, and where he's not opening up and falling off the side of the mound somewhere else. Because when you do that, the ball will go. It can go anywhere. So he's going to be over the plate. You're going to have to swing with. He gets the ball across the plate. What I've seen so far.
He's been close. He hasn't been wild tonight.
Took a little something off that pitch right there.
Took it off, and it evens at 1 ball, 1 strike. Popped up. Right field. And taken away. 1-2-3 inning for Alex Georgial. No runs, no hits, nobody left. Back for the bottom of the inning after this.
Small car, big coverage. A special thank you to our great sponsors: Jack Burford Chevrolet, State Farm Insurance, Jerry Goble, Luxury Pets, Express Roofing, we've got you covered, Faith Created, Assembly of God Church, ScenicCabin.com, Equipment, sales, and rentals, give Sean a call. Tatum Enterprises, Richmond Tourism, WKYT.com, Time Warner Cable, Madison County Schools, First Gear, Pro Signs, Berea Online.
No, we'll do it off this. Back to Madison Central High School in a scoreless game. I'm joined alongside Kyle Sowers, who is here at Coach Richardson tonight with the book, Fodder on the Ground. Keep forgetting the name.
It's a different kind of name.
It's a different name.
Don talks about that. He's most everywhere we've been. He'll tell them that fodder on the ground that any old goat can eat, and he has a big kick out of talking about where he got that definition and what it means to him.
Yeah. Seth Richardson leads off the inning for the Indians. Shows bunt, misses.
You got a pretty good game going here.
We do. It's been a pitcher's duel, hasn't it?
It has. I thought Central had a shot against Scott County early in the game. They let their pitcher settle in.
Yep. Once Hoskins got in rhythm, it's been tough for both ways. I've seen the book. I've read a little bit of the book.
Oh, have you?
Don Richardson's. Looks like a good read.
It is. It's kind of a quick read. Well, I talked to somebody tonight that picked it up on Thursday. They finished it. They wanted to talk to me about it and really enjoyed it.
Lots of stories from former players, colleagues.
About half of it is players. We some rival coaches like Mac Whitaker of Harrison County, some that have moved on, retired now, and of course mostly players, and even some rival players. So we've got some of them as well as rival coaches.
Seth Richardson puts it in the outfield, and he's aboard with a single. 2 for 2 tonight. Going to bring up the catcher, Mullins. He's 0 for 1. I don't think we're going to see Seth at first base very long again. So he's got 1 stolen base tonight already.
Kind of a premium tonight on hits both ways, isn't it?
We got a pinch hitter instead of Mullins. It's going to be Griffin Hotchkiss coming in to pinch hit. Little strategy been played by Coach Roof. The thing about Coach Richardson, it's a baseball book, but he also coached basketball forever. He was a basketball coach for a long time.
A couple of stints in there, I think 7 years and then 8, or maybe 8 and 8. My math fails me now, but separated about a dozen years.
Yeah.
And but overall, he was here, I think, from 65 through 73, and then another stint later on, about 85, he started back.
Hotchkiss shows bunt, fouls it back. I know Coach Richardson took us to our first Sweet 16.
That's right.
1987.
Got a nice picture of the 87 team in there, and we went long, I guess, with Roger Nail, who was the point guard, and we got a lot with him, and he talked about that particular year, and several of the other players did too.
So a little before I got here, Central bunt down, fouled away again, 0-2. I got here in 91 as a freshman at Madison Central, so...
You just missed Mike Stacy. Stacy talks about it. Stacy was the only freshman to dress on that team, and he was a freshman at that time. And he had an interesting thing to say about how they weren't sure they'd get past one game. They had to, since they played every day at the tournament almost, they had to send for more clothes at home, and the parents were bringing them clothes.
It's these names I see. I don't know these people personally, but the Roger Neals and all of them, along with that 82 national championship team baseball. Names I know, but I don't know them personally.
Had a lot of contributions throughout every decade. We tried to blend it where that even if somebody was graduating in 68, maybe somebody was coming on that as a freshman, and just tried to tag it as we went through, trying to get most every year represented as best we could and not overdo any one particular year.
There goes Seth. Easy stolen base.
Made that look easy, didn't he?
Seth Nail with 2 stolen bases, and Hotchkiss nailed 2 balls, 2 strikes. Nope.
Now batting for the Indians.
I guess Hotchkiss went down. Who's hitting? 1 out. Richardson at second base now. I know Coach Richardson's done a few signings so far.
We had him, of course, Thursday night was the big launch. We had that down at Central Bank downtown. We wanted a place that had plenty of parking and centrally located,
Yeah.
Central Bank, I guess. But there was parking all around. We wanted to make sure of that. And we had about 200 people come through. We might have gone through 130 books, I guess. A lot of people came just talking to each other and came early and stayed a long time, a lot of them.
Everyone knows Coach Richardson. If you went to Madison Central from the 1960s to the 90s, you know who Coach Richardson is. And I've yet to find anyone say a bad thing about him.
One of the best things that night I enjoyed, J.P. Pennington, of course, with Exile was there. He played for Don in 1964 as a freshman and would come back later and play some music, raising money at different benefits later on, and played the Valley Music Hall when Don owned that back in the 70s. Jimmy came up, and I said, "Aren't you supposed to be at the Grand Ole Opry tomorrow night?" He said, "I think we are." And then he looked at Don. He said, "Don, you've been to a lot of my shows through the years. I was not going to miss this tonight."
Yeah. 3-1 on the hitter. See, I didn't know Coach owned that music hall down Tate's Creek. I didn't know that was his. I remember that as a child.
He had he part owner early,
Yeah.
and then he I guess he owned over half of it.
Ball
in
to
the
second.
last few years.
No, it gets through. And we have runners at the corners.
May break through this inning, Donald.
It's going to bring up Holbrook, 1 for 2.
Oh, yeah, you're back to the top of the order, right?
Top of the order here
That's
with
a good
Holbrook.
team.
Number 16, Joseph Holbrook.
Yeah, I can remember that music hall having some big names in back in the time. Dolly
they did.
Parton and some of them.
And George Jones,
Yeah.
George and Tammy were there. A lot of artists that would win awards.
Yeah.
You know, they had Ronnie Millsap.
Yeah.
Well, that was one of the pictures we couldn't find. Ronnie Millsap
Really?
was holding a baby, and we wanted to get that picture. We just couldn't locate that for the book. We had Dolly and some other things.
Runners on the corners, only one out for the Indians. As maybe we can scratch a run through to get ahead in this one.
It's getting late. Be a good thing to grab that lead.
Runner goes, they throw back to first. 0-1 on Holbrook. Any signings coming up anytime soon?
Well, the interesting thing is, of course, tonight we're here. Coach Roof talked to me before the game. He'd love to see us come back again, maybe. And, of course, I know the season's closing on them, but soon. Friday, of all things, we go to the stockyards here in Richmond.
Yeah.
We want to do that for Darrell Tate. He's out there, works hard. Darrell played for Don, and we'll be there. Sunday we'll be at Red House Church, which is Don's church. We want to be there, event that afternoon. Next Wednesday night, I'm taking him to my church just for a special talk. We usually have a speaker on Wednesday nights. And then we've got
Suicide attempt. Have to go to first. We get a run. Richardson comes across.
That's the way to play that.
Took some guts to call that one. Hey, it's late. You got to do what you got to do.
Got to lay it down. You got to make that contact, keep it fair, and here comes that runner. And that's the way to. Well, sometimes that'll kill a team too. Now they're behind.
Now they're losing it. Here it is late.
Yeah, they haven't scored, and the other team gets one in that way.
Nick Cavanaugh at the plate, 0 for 2. Runner at second, 2 down. I know a lot of people wasn't aware that you having a signing at Central Bank the other day, and been trying to tell people, like I said, everyone knows Coach, and it is an interesting read. A lot of stuff in there I didn't know, like the 82 team went to Riverfront and was honored.
Yeah, I had remembered that picture. We were lucky to find that, but that was a great trip just a week or two after they had won it all, and the Riverfront kind of dwarfed them, but it was I think the Reds tried to do that with other states around that area.
The tri-state area, if you will.
Yeah, that was a good thing. And I remember that once I saw that picture again, I thought, I remember.
Grab ball up the middle. Gets through. Comes another run home. Indians lead it now 2-0. Cavanaugh with an RBI single.
Top of the order.
Josh Wright. 0 for 1. Reached on an error. You're getting to Hoskins this inning.
Yeah, your top two guys seeing him for the third, fourth times.
Yep.
And both have accounted for the runs getting in.
Now, one thing I found interesting in that book was a letter from President Reagan. I like that.
That was pretty neat, and that was right after, of course, I guess in June by the time he received that, and
laced into left field, or right field, and another run in. Indians breaking this one open. 3-0. Brings up Ben Mooring, center fielder. I think Hoskins may have run out of gas this inning. Like you said, they've seen him now for the fourth time.
That'll do it sometimes. Yeah, they're going to have to come out and talk to him probably for a while.
Coach
he
out of the
pitched
dugout.
pretty well, but, he probably was just kind of hanging on. Central just staying with it, and finally got to him in the bottom of the fifth.
I was saying we haven't won the region since '93, and a lot of people think this might be the year the Indians can break through and get the region.
And aren't they ranked fairly high in the state?
They're ranked 5th in the AP poll.
Oh, there you go.
And another thing I started looking at is called True Rank. It's kind of like the RPI in basketball. Central's ranked number 1 in it.
Oh, okay.
Has them with the number 9 toughest schedule in the state of Kentucky.
I was going to say that probably has strength of schedule.
Strength of schedule
like
plays
that.
a big part in that. So.
Well, they do. You look at that schedule. Some games might be easier than others. I mean, you never know about the talent, but they have positioned themselves with a lot of representative teams.
As I told Rick, the 11th region is like the SEC football.
Yeah.
There's not an easy game.
Yeah. That's right.
So, Hoskins stays in. The face spin. More than 1 for 2. Single his last at bat. Indians break in for 3 runs this inning. And the way Georgia was pitching, that might be more than enough. I noticed Coach Richardson down signing earlier, and I think he likes talking more than he likes signing.
Well, we ran into that the first night. Yeah, we had a line. We had a line outside the bank past the drive-through, but they enjoyed it.
Lifted up into center field. Should be the third out, and it is. Indians get 3 runs and leave a man. And after 5 complete, Indians on top, 3-0.
I got you some runs.
Yeah, that's good. Thank you, Kyle, for coming up.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Appreciate it.
We'll see you down the road.
All right.
Small car, big coverage. A special thank you to our great sponsors: Jack Burford Chevrolet, State Farm Insurance, Jerry Goebel, Luxury Pets, Express Roofing, we've got you covered, Faith Created, Assembly of God Church, ScenicCabin.com, Equipment, Sales and Rentals, give Sean a call, Tatum Enterprises, Richmond Tourism, WKYT.com, Time Warner Cable, Madison County Schools, First Gear, Pro Signs, Berea Online.
Back to Madison Central, where Indians break through for 3 runs. And leading off will be Will Pitts. Nope. I'm sorry. I think it's Covington. Kendall Covington's up. 1 for 1 with a single. Nice to get Kyle Sowers up here with us. He, I guess he wrote the book with Coach Richardson. So you got to watch, when he was up, we got the 3 runs. May have to bring him back next time.
That's right.
As we said earlier, when you got here, 1 run might be more than enough. And, Alex has 3 to play with now. Working on a shutout.
And that was all set up right off that bunt. They got the run in right there, the first one.
The sacrifice, the suicide squeeze. Mm-hmm. Swing and a miss. Another strikeout. Strikeout number 5 for Alex Georgial.
Now it's back to the Cardinals. Number 4, Cam Hill.
Cam Hill, the hitter, 1 for 2. Picked off in the ball game in the first inning, in the first.
And what I like about Georgial too, he just goes after the hitters.
He doesn't play around.
I'm not
going to
play
around.
I'm going to work pretty fairly fast, but like I said, his mechanics is really, really good. Now that time he fell off the side of the
he may be getting a little tired.
Now when he's thrusting and going home with that foot, the left foot coming down there, man, he's money on. I'm telling you, good mechanics. There it is. Boom.
Pitch number 63 for him in the game. As a former infielder, I love when a pitcher just goes after it. No,
right.
Don't nibble around. Don't get wild on me. Just let us keep the rhythm of the game going.
Then you have some of them pitchers works at a snail's pace.
Yeah.
And
yeah,
it's
I'm not a big fan of those guys. 'Cause as a shortstop, you're out there kicking dirt and just, losing. I like keep it going, keep it flowing. Big swing and a miss.
I think it gets you into a rhythm when you
2
get in
balls, 2
there and
strikes.
you not work
Yeah.
too fast, but you're on there your pace.
Yeah.
And so it shows a rhythm, and it's the ball's just going over the plate.
You've seen the hitter step out. That's something in Major League Baseball now. They're going to keep you in the box. Another back-to-back Ks, and Georgial is putting them away now.
He's just smoking heat right there, and sometimes he throws just a little bit off speed to get him off balance.
Catcher Milsek up, 1 for 2. 2 down, top half of inning number 6. 3-0 the Indians. Back in the Major League, back when we were really watching, we had people like Nomar Garcia-Parra get out there and just be the human rain delay. So I like the rules to speed up the game now in the major leagues.
Right, because when like you said, when they back out, I've got to do my arm guard, I've got to do here and dust my pants off and everything else, and it just slows everything down.
Ball on a strike, ball on 2 strikes. Georgia just mowing them down right now.
I'm telling you, as a hitter, you have to be out there ready to go.
As a hitter, I might step out.
I step out a little bit, and that first pitch, if I'm Scott County, I'll probably go after that first pitch.
Got enough of it to stay alive. Fouled it toward the dugout. Ball 2 strikes, 2 away. Top half inning number 6.
As you were saying, I like the pitcher that goes after him, then try to nibble on the corners, outside or inside.
Right now it's 1 ball, 2 strikes. Put in play to the Lakes. Easy play for Jeremy.
He's just like a vacuum cleaner over there.
After 5.5, Indians lead it 3-0.
This program is sponsored by Cumberland Valley National Bank and Trust. Visit their new location in Berea. A special thank you to our great sponsors: Jack Burford Chevrolet, State Farm Insurance, Jerry Goble, Luxury Pets, Express Roofing, we've got you covered, Faith Created, Assembly of God Church, ScenicCabin.com, Equipment, Sales and Rentals, give Sean a call, Tatum Enterprises, Richmond Tourism, WKYT.com, Time Warner Cable, Madison County Schools, First Gear, Pro Signs, Berea Online.
Welcome back, Don Richardson Field. Madison County School Sports Television. Donald Foster alongside Rick Moberly. Good game early. Indians break through for 3 last inning to get the lead. Hoskins still on the mound, going for the complete game. And the Indians' first hitter will be
Leading off the inning for the Indians, second baseman, number 2, Hunter Kaplan.
Hunter Kaplan up. He is 0 for 3 on the night. Wouldn't mind seeing the Indians get a couple more runs to just make it a little more comfortable, if you would. 3-0 is a good lead, especially with the way Alex is pitching tonight.
I just think it's real great when have a coach for Don Richardson when he coached baseball and basketball here. That's a longevity in his career. and to have one coach for many years is just a blessing for the Madison Central Indians.
You know, we was talking about Madison Southern earlier. You know, off camera. I think they've had 4 coaches in 4 years. I mean, there's no stability in that. So I know when Coach Roof got hired back, 98, 99. Kaplan puts it in play, out of play, gets behind now, evens the count, 2 balls, 2 strikes. I know a buddy of mine, Quentin Wilson, had, I think, 3 coaches in 4 years. You know, it's just hard to do, especially if you're a pitcher.
Very hard to do.
Because
Very hard.
everybody's got a different philosophy on pitching. That one bounces up, takes out the home plate umpire. He's fine.
Then you had, if I'm not believe, Mark Smith.
We had Mark, Gary Fritz, and then Steve Roof.
When you have
somewhere in that area.
Right. When you
Gary
have only
Mark.
4 coaches there for the last, what would you say, Don, 30,
Yeah.
45, about 45 years or maybe more.
Don left in 92. We'll get into that, but took the walk. It was awful close. First walk for either pitcher as Kaplan trots on down to first. Isaac Swafford. Nope. Isaac Swafford. Going to have a pinch runner as number 7 comes in. Blake Gross. Blake Gross going to run for Hunter Kaplan. Swafford is back in. 0 for 2. I've been really impressed with Hoskins tonight, the Scott County pitcher. I mean, he's played well. Just that last inning seemed to run out of gas.
A little bit right there, and, get a few hits up there, then, and like he's don't have nothing to be ashamed out there. He's pitched a well of a game.
I mean, he's first run on a suicide squeeze.
Yeah, he might come up a little short tonight, but, it's been a great game.
If he's not their 1, I'd like to see their 1. I wouldn't want to see their 1.
I'll tell you, I agree.
We'll see Scott County in the regional somewhere down the line.
And kind of talk about how good this is really for Central being a close game up there for the first few minutes. It's still close, don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But it just shows
Big
what
hit
you're
for
made
Isaac
out
in
of.
center field. 2 men on now. I got to think Hoskins may have just spin it. He might be done.
I think he's got a little tart out there a little bit, But this, like I was saying, though, this would get them ready for districts, especially for regions. And, I mean, you're going to get in tight games, and you're going to separate the boys to if you're going to be a man out there and win it goes a little bit farther. We can maybe win the region and go to the state.
Seth Richardson, your hitter, 2 for 2. 2 stolen bases, scored the game's first run. Got 2 men on now for Seth. Shows bunt, bunts through it. I think it's safe to say Scott County is going to come out of their little district up there. Much like it's safe to say Central's coming out of this district. If nothing else, as we're going to be one of the 2 teams.
Right, and as you was saying, if I'm not mistaken, we have 3 teams in the top 5 in the state.
Yeah, the 11th region has 3 of the top 5 teams ranked. Up high. Throw down to second. Nope, fake the throw.
But the 11 region is probably one of the best baseballs.
Baseball,
region in the,
basketball,
in the
it doesn't
state.
matter. The 11th region, that Lexington, Richmond area is just the toughest region in the state. Louisville can say what they like. No, the 7th region basketball is really good in boys' side. Bunts it, kills it. Nice bunt. Catcher takes it, throw to first. Seth does his job. Gets him over. Brings the runners second and third.
As you would call that, small ball. Advance the runners any way you can.
Corey Mullins up. Corey Mullins 0 for 1. Small ball as it is.
And bunt, that's the second base, second one we've had on there as a bunt.
Reds win. Reds win tonight. Reds win. Cueto with the win.
They need to play the Milwaukee about every day, I believe.
So I was going to say, I wish we'd get Milwaukee for the next month.
Just don't bring on St. Louis.
Just bring on Milwaukee. It seems to be the only team the Reds can beat right now. Ball up, 1-0.
Kind of talk a lot about how much important it is that bunt. Had advanced players, to the second or maybe third base or a suicide.
Wow, that's a strike. Okay. 1-1. No, bunt's the simple thing, but it is so hard to do sometimes.
Yes, it is.
I was not a good punter. I couldn't bunt a lick. And that's why I was pretty much a designated fielder, because I couldn't hit, I couldn't bunt. And to not be able to bunt, that just kills a team. I mean, it's difference between second and third, first and second. Base hit scores both runs now. First baseman in on the grass. Third baseman's even with the bag. Got the infield drawn in. Now that I look out the window. Still going 1. Run comes in. So the bunt gets us to a run, 4-0.
Manufacture a run any way you can. And seems like to me, Coach Roop, he teaches his kids a good way to bunt that ball. What I say, I think any kid on Central's team that plays or starts there or any on that bench can bunt the ball. I think they practice that very well.
Say what you will about Coach Roof, his teams are fundamental. They are
fundamental. They do not make mistakes. This is the second game we've done so far this year.
We don't beat ourselves.
No. Good defense will keep you at a bay, and if you have some timely hitting and pretty good hitting team, you're going to win most of them games.
Before you got here, Jeremy Lake's at the plate. He's behind 0-1. Puts it on the ball ground to third. Jeremy signed with the University of Cumberland Friday. Play college baseball. And he is safe on the air. Get a run across. Scott County is now beating themselves. 2 more across. It's 5-0.
The run before that they scored there, they had the infield drawed in, but the ball was hit so sharply at short.
He had a chance to come
home. The guy
home,
on third was coming home already from
he was
Central,
going on contact.
And it just was no play there.
Holbrook puts it on the ground to first. This should be the third down out, and it is. 2 runs, a man left. Indians lead it 5-0, going to the 7th. Back after this.
This program is sponsored by Cumberland Valley National Bank and Trust. Visit their new location in Berea. A special thank you to our great sponsors. Jack Burford Chevrolet, State Farm Insurance, Jerry Goebel, Luxury Pets, Express Roofing, we've got you covered, Faith Created, Assembly of God Church, ScenicCabin.com, Equipment, Sales and Rentals, give Sean a call, Tatum Enterprises, Richmond Tourism, WKYT.com, Time Warner Cable, Madison County Schools, First Gear, Pro Signs, Berea Online.
Scott County trailing 5-0, top half of inning number 7. Alex Georgia trying to finish this one off. Belsack is your hitter. He's 0 for 2. No, I'll take it back. He's 1 for 2. Now he's 1 for 3 as Kavanaugh gets it. Takes it over to first. Nice dig by the first baseman. And quickly, 1 down.
As we said, that was a tough play for third baseman there, and then he whipped across there and dug it out of on the first base side there.
Even better play by the first baseman to dig that one out.
As we were saying, Central is a good defensive team, and coach are all the way around on all aspects of this game.
I believe it's Coach Withers works with the infielders. At least he used to. I believe he still does. Brandon Lawler up. He's 0 for 2. Reach on a fielder's choice.
Ooh, that ball was smoked down third.
Eat him up. And this looks like extra bases. So he's going to go into second. Comes a throw. He's in easy. First extra base hit of the night for either team. Brandon Lawler smokes it and gets to second. Scott County does not want to be shut out.
Well, that's something to look forward to. You never want to be shut out in baseball. Never, ever want to be shut out.
Will Pitts, your hitter, 0 for 2 with a strikeout.
If Georgia can hang on right here and finish this up right here.
Indians have 5 shutouts, I believe, on the season. Foul tip.
Took a little bit off that pitch there.
For Scott County, Hoskins went the whole way tonight.
Pitched a good game. Maybe ran out a little gas on that last inning, but
Of course, he'd like to get back out have another chance at it. Ball up high. Ball on the strike. This will be a big win for the Indians, a big region win, and a win over Scott County. Ball out. You know, when I think about rivals for Madison Central, of course, I come from the basketball side, where I coached for many years. It seemed to be like Dunbar, Lafayette for us in the girls' side. Boys' side, it was kind of Scott County, Catholic. Baseball is definitely Lafayette. We absolutely hate Lafayette. Them and Henry Clay took something off ahead, 2-2. But Scott County, since coming to the 11th region, has become a power on their own right.
Got a 2-2 count right here, and we'll see if I think he'll come back with a smoke right here and see if he just can came out here swinging. Nope, he came out full speed again, didn't he?
Lost it inside, 3-2 now.
If I'm not mistaken, he's not threw a fastball yet to the batter.
You know, Roof wants to let him go all the way. Put in play. Down the line. He's going to tag up. The out is made. 2 down. And Scott County down to the final out. Got a man at third for Sam Sutton, who is 0 for 2. Yeah. Sam Sutton, the hitter.
And first time I think Scott County's had a runner on third.
It is. First time they've had a runner past first.
Wow. Like I said, I missed the first two innings or more around that area.
Alex has been on target tonight.
And you know he's pumped up. He wants this
he wants that
shutout, and he's ready to go.
Like I said, it's I'm not even going to name a team, but this isn't a weak team they're playing. It's a Scott County, 14-5, ranked 27th in the AP poll. I mean, this is a big regional game and a statement for him.
And it sends a message out, to other teams. Hey, we've got it here. We've got good pitching. We've got good hitting.
Yeah, like I said,
defense is sound.
It's been a while since Central's really been mentioned. As he's going to hit a little flow, the shutout is gone.
Just a little flare out the center field.
Flare out to center field. They get a run across. Take the egg off. It's 5-1. Oh, well. But it's been a while, though, and here comes Nick Barty out, talk to his pitcher. But it's been a while since the Indians have really been a contender for a regional title. 1993 was the last time. I was a junior that year. Don't know why. Did not remember it. I wasn't playing ball at the time. But 93 was the last time they won the region. But
it seems like they've got everything.
This year we have upperclassmen. We have pitching, play good defense, and they can hit the ball. They can do everything. Number one thing on defense, they don't beat themselves.
Right.
You won't see Central commit too many errors. Pitching-wise, as I said earlier, this staff last year had a 1.5 ERA. That's just outstanding. I don't care if it is high school, T-ball, or whatever. Wee ball, that's 1.5, less than 2 runs a game.
Good
giving
pitching
up earned
will keep
runs.
you in every game.
So
when you put all them combinations in, you're going to be a contender.
Bryce Frodman is your hitter.
About as any other sport, though, you got to have some luck on your side every now and then.
Especially in baseball. Somebody makes an error that could lose the game for you. You can lose on unearned runs. This one should wrap it up as Lakes goes a short way to second. Ends it. Indians win it 5-1. Jack Burford, Chevrolet player of the game, should be no surprise. Going Alex Georgial.
What a game. What a game.
Complete game for Alex. Gave up 1 run. That came in the last inning. 5 hits, 6 strikeouts, and he picked off a runner.
Final score, Madison Central 5, Scott County 1.
Very impressive way Alex pitched tonight. Hitters finally got it going there in the, fifth inning. So, I tell you what, Scott County is going to be a tough team to face, and we'll see them on down the road in the region. One more time, 5-1's your final score. Any final takes?
I'll tell you what, whoever gets hold of Central in the region, they got a tiger. I don't think they can tame them because they got all aspects of this game. Like you said, they got defense, pitching, and hitting, and fundamentally sound. This is probably the best game I've seen in the last 2 years of done Madison County Sports TV. Is this game right here? It sent a message out. We are the new kid on the block, and we will be in that region. You better be aware of us.
We are Madison Central, and we're back. 5-1 was the final. I'd like to thank everyone for watching. And if you get a chance, come out to see the new field. If you haven't been out to the baseball field in a while, it's a very nice field now.
Oh, great field, field.
Again, thanks for watching. We'll see you at the ball field. Good night.
This program is sponsored by Cumberland Valley National Bank and Trust. Visit their new location in Berea. A special thank you to our great sponsors: Jack Burford Chevrolet, State Farm Insurance, Jerry Goble, Luxury Pets, Express Roofing, we've got you covered, Faith Created, Assembly of God Church, ScenicCabin.com, Equipment, Sales and Rentals, give Sean a call, Tatum Enterprises, Richmond Tourism, WKYT.com, Time Warner Cable, Madison County Schools, First Gear, Pro Signs, Berea Online.
Hey everyone, my name's Alex, and I want you to watch MadisonCountySchoolSports.com.
A special thank you to our great sponsors: Jack Burford Chevrolet, State Farm Insurance, Jerry Goble, Luxury Pets, Express Roofing, we've got you covered, Faith Created, Assembly of God Church, ScenicCabin.com, Equipment, Sales and Rentals, give Sean a call, Tatum Enterprises, Richmond Tourism, WKYT.com, Time Warner Cable, Madison County Schools, First Gear, Pro Signs, Berea Online.
Hello everyone, I'm Madison County School Superintendent Elmer Thomas, and I want to thank you for watching Madison County School Sports Television.
Follow Madison County School Sports Television on Twitter, or like us on Facebook, MCS TV, and of course, watch all of our videos on YouTube.
Make the most of your trip to the Red River Gorge in Kentucky with Scenic Cabin Rentals, or delight in the mountainside beauty of the Daniel Boone National Forest. Whether you are planning a long vacation or just looking for a few days away from it all, check out ScenicCabin.com. Our rental cabins and lodge are located close to the Red River Gorge and Natural Bridge Resort State Park. Family reunions, corporate retreats, weddings, and other large groups are very welcome. Cabins are available for small groups of 2 to 6 or large groups up to 15. All of our cabins are modern with city water, satellite TV, paved roads, full-service kitchens, modern bathrooms and showers, decks, grills, and outdoor fire pits. Many have hot tubs and game rooms or gaming tables like pool or ping pong, foosball, and air hockey. A few have internet. Visit ScenicCabin.com online or check us out on our Facebook page. ScenicCabin.com. Shouldn't you start planning that relaxing mountain getaway now?
The following is in smokeless tobacco: cadmium, formaldehyde, lead, nicotine, nitrosamines, polonium-210, hydrazine, benzopyrene, and uranium-235. Don't be a dip. Don't dip.
According to the Centers for Disease Control, the definition of binge drinking is having 5 drinks over the course of 2 hours. When When done excessively, this may eventually lead to memory loss, unwanted pregnancy, and sexually transmitted diseases, cancer, excessive vomiting, alcohol poisoning, and possibly death.
Nathan, can you hear me?
If you don't want to swallow any of this, chances are the next tube you put in your mouth won't be a good time. For more information on binge drinking, please visit the Centers for Disease Control website at www.cdc.gov.